Hey, welcome everybody. It is GrizzlyKid 13 here, bringing you some Minecraft. I gotta leave in like 20 minutes, so I'm gonna try and smash out a quick episode of some Minecraft survival. Figured I'd hop on and do this. Alright, let's go ahead and type in Minecraft S. We'll do S for survival mode. We'll go normal. Everything else, let's create the world. Figured I'd hop on, like I said, real quick, just before I have to head out to work, and give you guys a episode of Minecraft. I spent most of the morning doing some Dying Light, and I figure I miss Minecraft. Haven't played Minecraft in a minute. I've been sticking to Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and oh yeah, real quick, this is my skin, the red panda bear. But yeah, I've been sticking to Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and then have been sticking to, like I said, just now, Dying Light. So, been sticking playing those, getting some content out for the Dying Light at least. I would put some out for Black Ops 3, but I'm not all too confident with myself as far as how I can perform on a online. So, in other words, I'm really not that good. So, alright, let's get a crafting table. I already know how to do that. Oh, we got this ugly acacia wood. Let's go ahead and throw this down. Make a stick. Let's get a sword. And let's get us some food. We got chicken for days right now. So yeah, I'm a new YouTuber. Check out the channel. Like I said, Dying Light's on there. Definitely gonna have some upcoming content like Far Cry Primal coming up here pretty soon. Just a new YouTuber, just trying this out. I do have a full-time job and stuff like that. So I mean, it's not like I am just praying that this is how I make money and stuff like that. But because in no way right now am I wanting to make money off of this. It's just something that I'm using for kind of like a hobby, something to pass the time. Now, last time I believe I could get rabbit meat. Oh, I just got the, oh my, and I gotta sit through the tutorial. Come on, I'm gonna lose my sword. I didn't get rabbit meat. Wait, is this rabbit meat? Oh my gosh, tutorial for days. That's rabbit hide. So I believe the rabbit hide combined can make leather. So yeah, anyway, just a hobby, just passing the time. Love me some Minecraft, love video games in general. You know, I haven't really been up to date on a lot of the video games lately because my work has been getting busy. I mean, just as far as my PS4, just got it maybe 2 weeks ago. So that's, I mean, that in itself is an example of how far behind I really am. So, if you guys have any comments or concerns or some constructive criticism as far as the video quality or what I can do to improve it, go ahead and hit my Twitter up. It's GrizzlyKid 13. And let me know what you guys think of the streams. Let me know what you guys think should improve. I mean, don't just hop on there and say, man, you suck, because, you know, that would be rude. I'd probably just ignore the comment. You know, just kind of give, like I said, constructive criticism, something that's just gonna help me build my knowledge of streaming and performing on here. Alright, we got ourselves a village here real quick. Okay. This guy is offering leather for emeralds. I don't think we need any emeralds right now. Let's get back here. Excuse me. Man, I got something in my throat. Alright. Let's get some of this. Looking forward to the future coming up here this year. 2016 itself is going to be a really big year, guys. You know, I'm driving a car right now that's about 13 years old. It's definitely past due getting replaced. So that's going to be something big that I'm going to have to deal with, is the just getting a new car in general. Right now, I've been thinking about getting as far as like kind of ideas for vehicles. I'll just say right now that I drive a Ford Focus because of the hour drive I have to work and back. And the Focus itself is really good on gas mileage and stuff like that. So I was thinking about getting a newer Focus, probably a 2012, something around there. Something that's not too old, but also not so young where it's gonna absolutely bankrupt me. But either that, or I was thinking I really struggled with the winter time. Up here in Michigan, we have some pretty wicked winters, and this winter that just went by was not actually that bad, but bad enough to where I still had to leave a little bit earlier than wanted to, as far as getting to work. And what I mean by that is our drive there to my work, let's just say, got extended. Oh my gosh, I just made another crafting table. Let's just say got extended another hour because of weather. You know, a Ford Focus is light. A Ford Focus is in no way gonna be able to stand up against the roads and stuff like that. So, you know, I gotta leave super early in order to get to work at, you know, the time that I usually have to go on to work second shift. I have to be there by 3 o'clock. So, you know, I mean, 2 hours just to get there. I mean, that's not good. I did not like it at all. So, another idea of vehicle I was actually looking at was a Jeep. So a newer Jeep. I think it says Patriot on it, so I take it it's the Jeep Patriot. I hope, you know, I'm not a big old car expert, but excuse me. So yeah, that was the vehicle that I was looking at. But like I said, just in general, 2016, big year. You know, I'm trying this out. Hopefully, we'll see where this goes. Maybe it's gonna go good places. Maybe not. Maybe I'm on here wasting my time right now. Maybe I'm on here building something that's gonna be great, gonna be wonderful. So, but yeah, let's get this done real quick. But yeah, for those of you, like I just said, I already know how to cook. I have a full-time job. Pretty busy there. That's another reason it's going to be a big year, is because I'm not sure if I want to stay there. As far as my work, you know, they've done really good things for me. They've been really good to me. But one of the things I'm struggling with right now is, for one, I'm struggling with the lack of importance I see in my job. And you know, to me, that's something that it's a necessity when you have a career. You know, and I'm a 21-year-old male who does not have college experience. So between that and the lack of importance I see in my job, it can really be stressful. I guess that's the thing that I'm trying to get across to everybody, is that, you know, I have to deal with the fact that I, for one, don't see an importance in my job, because what we do at my job, I should probably get that out. What we do at my job is we make building products. Now, what I mean by building products is we deal with the hard, raw materials of styrofoam building products. So, like strips of insulation, long strips of it, those come from our factory. Those come from my company. We build that stuff. We put it together. We, you know, laminate. That's basically lamination, what we call it at my factory. And that's, you know, what we do there. So it's basically us formulating a styrofoam product and taking some other product and melting it in a sense, not literally melting it, but melting it onto the styrofoam. So it's tedious work. It's good work. I mean, keeps us busy throughout the year. But like I said before, I don't see right now the importance of it. And I guess, I don't know, that's one of the things, me personally, I need to see the importance in what I do. If I do not see the importance of what I do, then why do it? You know? So that's something that I'm dealing with right now as far as a person, and as far as, you know, a YouTuber, I guess, also, because that's something that YouTube is kind of helping me deal with, is the fact that I go to a job every single day and, you know, bust my butt on something I don't see the importance of, and it's bothersome. It really is. So it's caused me to consider a change of career. It's caused me to consider is this high enough? Ooh, it's like barely high enough. Head bonker. But yeah, it's caused me to consider the fact that maybe I'm not supposed to be a supervisor at my factory. So, I mean, like I said, they have treated me very well. They have utmost respect. You know, they've given me plenty of opportunities to grow, but honestly, another thing that I'm dealing with is the fact that I think I've capped out at my factory. Supervisor is the highest right now for my age without any college experience that I can be at the factory. And that in itself is really, really hard to deal with. So, because, you know, I've been there for only 2 years, and I'm already a supervisor, which says something about myself, but also says something about, you know, how the way that they treat people. And like I said, I'm rambling kinda, but it's something that I've deeply appreciated. I've deeply appreciated. That is something that I want to get out there, is that it hasn't been for nothing. This has been a wonderful growing experience, but there's still room to grow, and that is what I'm dealing with right now. So I thought I'd just get that out there. It's something that I've been trying to get off my chest, and that is the beauty of YouTube, is that regardless of if I know somebody is listening or not, it is a wonderful opportunity for me to vent the problems that I'm dealing with. And that's exactly what I'm choosing to do right now. So just vent my everyday life. So, alright, let's get my pork chop. Alright, we have just recently ran out of wood. So, let's go out and get us some more wood. So yeah, that is a day in my life, basically, right now, is I am dealing with a vehicle that is on its last limb. I am dealing with a job that, to me, has lost its importance. I am dealing with a house. I have gotten a house, and like I said before, 21-year-old male with no college experience at all, owning a house can be stressful. Stressful is the word I'm going to use. So it's a blessing, but it's also something that needs to be taken a grain of salt at a time. So if possible, because sometimes that possibility is not always there. So, but in my case it is, and I've just been trying to take it one step at a time. You know, I did have people living with me. You know, I have my girlfriend living with me, but I did have some of her family living with me before, which, here is my thoughts on early roommates. They are a good idea to start. Fantastic idea to start off. But do not, and I repeat, do not in any way think it is long term at all. That was the discrepancy that I had with my roommate situation, was the fact that, you know, I have plans and this person has plans, and we failed to see who was, I don't want to say the owner of the house was, but it started to get to the point where you have him doing stuff without asking, as you know, changing stuff around in the house. You have him doing stuff in the house without asking, having people over without asking. It got to the point where he thought that this was as much his house as it is ours. And not to be rude, but it was to an extent. That was the problem that we had, is that he did not understand that, you know, my girlfriend and I, we are the ones whose names are on this house. We are the ones who are paying, you know, bills that have our names on it. So, and because of that, that is why we were under the impression that this was solely our house and that he was the roommate, not the other way around. That this was his house and we were the roommates. So that was the confusion there. And, you know, it wasn't bad having him here. I will say that. It wasn't bad. He was nice company and stuff like that. But we just had a discrepancy like that. And in the end, when we needed our space, we had to make the move. We had to say, you know what? Excuse me. We had to say, you know what? I think it's gotten to that time where, you know, we need to take the step of living on our own, dealing with life on our own, and not always having somebody here, because that in itself, ladies and gentlemen, can be a whole nother monster, is always having somebody here. It's bothersome. It will get bothersome. Always having somebody here, always having somebody in your, I don't want to say your space, but that's the best way that I can say it right now. Always having somebody in your space. Sometimes it's nice. Sometimes, believe me or not, sometimes it is nice to have peace and quiet by yourself. And, you know, I know that my girlfriend's here all the, you know, we work opposite shifts though. So as far as me and her, she's gone at 6 in the morning. And then from then until I have to go to work, I have the house by myself. So that in itself works out perfectly between us. And that was not the problem. But with the roommate, he had a random shift. So I didn't have to leave until 3 o'clock. He would be here all morning in the living room, taking up the TV, and then, you know, sometimes I'd come out and I'd be like, do you mind if I watch something real quick? Or I don't want to interrupt you, but do you mind if I, you know, do something right now? And it got to the point where there were certain situations I'd come out and maybe make something to eat, or maybe just sit on the couch for a little bit, and he would straight up say, can I have some privacy? It's like, dude, you have your own room. Like, why do you need, you know, privacy when I'm just trying to sit in my living room? So that was that problem. And another thing, too, is now that he's gone, I have a whole entire room to deal with. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is probably going to be my gaming studio, where I go in there and hang out. Because part of the problem with me doing the YouTube is I have to do it at a certain point of the day. I can't come home while my girlfriend's trying to sleep, so that way she can be up by 6 in the morning. And, you know, be blabbing my gums from, you know, when I get home at midnight all the way until whenever I stop. So that'd be a bad way to keep her up. But I don't know. It just, roommates, they're good. Don't get me wrong. They're good. But to an extent, they need to be taken with great precaution, and they need to be taken with the understanding that it is not a forever thing. So you need to, I don't know, there are certain boundaries that also I think I failed to set when we made the move to bring her family in to live with us. I think that was one of the faults that I had. So, but that is my spiel on roommates. So, but like I said before, very big year, 2016. I'm excited to get that room all done up. Right now, all that we have in there is the bed that the roommate had. I'm excited to get that out of there, get that room all decorated, get a TV in there. So get it set up for like a gaming room. That way I can come home after work and do this. Because I've been trying to do these early. Excuse me. I've been trying to do these early in the morning. And the only problem I see with that is that when I wake up, I am so tired that I don't. It's hard for me to commentate. I guess that's what I would say. That's why I'm glad I got a game like Dying Light where commentating is not the first priority. Like a game like this, right? Commentation commentating is the first priority because there's not a whole lot going on in this game right now. So people rely on kind of the commentary to keep them entertained. Well, early in the morning, like I said, I am, sometimes pretty tired, sometimes not totally coherent, so I don't know what exactly, to say. I don't have a lot to say because I'm just waking up. So that's one of the problems I have with doing this so early. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get that room done up, make it kind of like a gaming studio. I'm gonna try and do these late at night when I come home from work. I think the quality of the commentary will be slightly better, hopefully. And I mean, just yeah, for example, like I can come home after dealing with a whole day of work and have everything fresh and be able to share that with you guys. Me waking up in the morning, I'm trying to forget the last day of work. That way I can deal with the next day of work. So you see what I'm saying, kinda. But that is my spiel on that. I thought I'd just bring you guys in for a quick episode of Minecraft. This is the series. I figure I'd get that out there right now. This is episode number 1 of the Minecraft Survival series. So stop into my Twitter if any of you want to, talk to me. Maybe let me know what needs to improve. As far as the channel, let me know what I can do, what you guys would like to hear me talk about. That's something else that I've been kind of contemplating is, talking. It's a hard thing to do when there's nobody around. Trust me. So give me some stuff to talk about. I can throw it on an episode, have a long big spiel about it, make it nice and juicy. So yeah, let me know. Stop into my Twitter, like I said though. Stop onto my YouTube, because right now I'm sharing this off my PS4. Stop into my YouTube. Check me out. I got Dying Light on there. Maybe drop a like, drop a subscribe. But yeah, let me know if there's anything you guys would like me to talk about on Minecraft. Like I said, I don't do a lot of commentating on Dying Light, so I don't think I'll be taking suggestions for that. I got a couple of other ideas that are coming to the channel, really big ideas that you guys are going to want to be a part of, so stay tuned, and I will see you guys next episode. Thanks for watching.